professional dancer begins training, it depends. Sometimes very early on, but particularly women start when they're 5, sometimes 3 years old. Boys, for instance, in our school, we have boys who have started at the age of 5. So, but you don't really start serious training until you're probably 10 or 11. By that time, I think the student has realized that that is their vocation, that's their calling, and they are, by this point, in love with the art form, and then begin to train seriously. So, there are occasions where dancers begin dancing at a later age, primarily men. And if a man has been an athlete, very good in sports, he has a lot of very muscular development and athletic ability, it is possible to start later. However, for women, it's not always the case that a woman can start much later than 11.
Depends on the student, because some students have a lot of the physical attributes that would make a ballet dancer. However, some kids have to work much harder if they don't have well-arched feet or hyperextended legs. So it really depends on the student. But usually, again, they will start at about age 11 or 12, and they will train for about 8 years. And after high school, they'll probably train about 2 years with a professional ballet company, and then hopefully they'll get a job thereafter.
If you decide you want to be a classical ballet dancer, of course, you have to engage primarily in classical technique classes, classical ballet technique classes, and but it is recommended that they take some complementary classes in strengthening muscles in your stomach and your back, because this is all about strength. Just that dancers are athletes, basically, and they have to be very, very strong. But it would be good to engage in other classes like modern dance or jazz, because nowadays dancers have to be versatile. Even ballet dancers have to dance a variety of choreographies in professional companies.
We have a website, ballet.spartanburg.com, and it has all our information. We have a lot of people in those areas, so a lot of it is word of mouth, and we have things in the newspaper talking about our classes, and we run ads, so hopefully that will get to a lot of the people interested in taking classes.
When you're looking at a dancer, I believe that intrinsically anybody can dance. If you can run, you can walk, you can dance. Anybody can dance. That's why we have this great dance center, because we believe we want to offer classes for everybody, because we want to spread the joy of movement, the joy of dance for everybody, no matter how old you are. And that is actually why we also have scholarships for talented and committed students who don't have the means to pay for classes. And we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to dance.